So now let's take a look at the second Family Guy episode, I Never Met the Dead Man. So, the basic premise of this one, I think, is more indicative of a cartoon sitcom than the pilot episode, with Peter Griffin crashing into a TV antenna, thus every TV in Quahog suddenly stops working. That's a plot that you probably couldn't get away with in a live action sitcom, but works excellently in a cartoon. While the episode does tend to jump around quite a bit, I must say that I found this episode to be a lot funnier than the pilot. There may be too many cutaway gags, which may be understandable given that the television is central to the plot of this episode, but some of them are really funny. I will say that when there is an unfunny cutaway gag, it halts the episode, which is not good. However, when it is funny, it really works, and thankfully in this episode, there were more funny ones than not funny ones. The gag involving the new reality show Fast Animals, Slow Children made me laugh long and hard, if for no other reason I wasn't expecting it. There were many moments where I was laughing quite a bit. I love the bit where Peter creates a fake television screen and walks around the town acting like the real world is a television show. The funny thing about it is that this doesn't even sound that far-fetched. And of course, given that this episode was made back before smartphones took off, this episode becomes even more funny in a different way because there are people who would act like the townspeople in this episode if they suddenly lost the usage of their smartphones. I also have to say, even though I've only seen 2 episodes, I'm already a huge fan of Stewie Griffin. He gets a lot of incredibly funny lines, and I just love the fact that such cruel words are spewing out of his mouth, and yet he's just a baby. His plot, while it may not connect much to the main plot about trying to eradicate broccoli from the face of the earth, is a really clever idea, as it actually ties in both to the fact that he's a baby and hates broccoli, and his evil genius side, wherein he actually attempts to rid the world of it. The episode may not be the most focused episode out there, and it does start out a little slow, but overall I found this episode to be very enjoyable and a lot of fun. I'll give this episode 3 stars out of 4. It's a good episode. It's funny, it's cartoonish, even if it's an ultimately disposable Family Guy episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.